Welcome back to part 8 of Pokémon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke on the GameCube. This is our team so far. We do not have anything there, and we did lose a team member last time, one that we only just got. Hopefully we don't end up losing Soup. Having a resisted team member could be useful against the gym leader. But there's definitely going to be some way around it. And that some way is probably going to be Batter. That or the other water one, but the other water one is Magikarp, so it's going to be a bit tough. Still, I think we should probably have both of those on our team. I actually kind of messed up not picking it. It might just be Breloom that I swap out. But at that point, we're running low on team members that are actually a decent level. So hopefully we can get through this. Route 113. Okay. Let's make our way back through Route 113. Hopefully with no issues whatsoever. And we're not using any steel types, so Magnet Pull's not going to be an issue. Not that there's any Pokemon with Magnet Pull on this route. Okay, so we can Curse to increase our own defense. Speed isn't really a thing for us. I can Ember it, but it's not very strong. And Curse doesn't actually increase our damage here. This thing knows a Psychic move. It could also just Uproar for a few turns, which is good. And we can always just heal up. Ooh, critical hit. Cool. I'll use a potion afterwards. I thought that was the end of the battle. It had like 1 pixel left of its HP. Right, let's use a regular potion. It's not fully restored, but it's usable. And I should probably stick some berries on some stuff. Ooh, also, yeah, we got the TM for Dig. And okay, it's still just those two that can learn Dig. Steel Wing, though. Yes! We'll have a Steel move, and a move that's actually good. So far, this is the only one that can actually learn it. Do I even get this, though? Leech Life really isn't good. Neither is Supersonic, because I always just miss that. None of these 3 moves are all that good. Steel isn't a good move offensively. Only being super effective against, I believe, Rock and Ice. Since Fairy isn't in this. It's a well-resisted type, but offensively Ghost is the same as Dark. Only being super effective against Ghost in Psychic. So we'll get rid of Astonish. Since we have Bite. And apologies for my voice, it's a little bit rough today. But I have had some good luck in the past when when I've been a little ill, so hopefully we get something like a shiny today. Speaking of luck, this thing's rare. It's like a 5% chance for this route. And we cannot run from this thing just because of the speed issue. So what I can do is just increase our defense. And attack, but we're not really using physical moves. There is Smog, but don't use Smog. Okay, that was a critical hit. That bypassed the thing. Ooh, that actually did a lot. I should probably have just used Ember 3 times. We're down to half HP. But it shouldn't KO, yeah. Even with the critical hit. We're all good there. No issues so far. Do need to heal up again. We got more super potions than regular potions. I missed it. Ugh. Gotta go through the grass again. And I hate it when I have to do that. Another Skarmory! My luck is through the roof. Sand attack. We have light smoke. No accuracy drops here. That's pretty good. It was basically a wasted 2 wasted turns. Pretty good luck. And the burn. Cool, that Skarmory did nothing. We already got our encounter from this route. It was Mold the Spinder. Another encounter, great. Spinder. You know, I don't actually know what your stats are. Yeah, so it can be a mixed attacker then. But fire is just stronger. Uproar, that's maybe not. No, it's fine. It's a physical move, being normal type and all. As long as we can make it over to Falaba Town. Not Falaba, where... Is it Falaba? No. What's that one that's got Flannery's gym? So long as we can make it there anyway, we're bound to get some progress. Take a max ether, that could come in handy later. I didn't battle many of the trainers here. I battled a few of them, like the double battle, but even then we could have just dodged the double battle by just not talking to them. Right, you have a coughing. We do not have a psychic move. We do have a fillet, but it's not good. Level 5. Okay, so... anything's good at this point, because it's like 7 levels above. For Batter, we need to get up to level 28 for the gym. There's the poison gas. This is why you need a poison type on our team. Or a steel type. Skarmory would have been great. Unfortunately, we were stuck with Spinder. Oh no, we're already poisoned. You can't poison us again. You just wasted a turn. Cool, you still have 3 more Pokemon. And let me guess, they're all coughing. Okay, cool, a critical hit. That did actually help. I'm gonna peck for the next move. We're still taking damage, but it's good enough. Nearly up to level 25. Right, that berry did actually help just a bit. Came in handy. Horn attack again. So long as it doesn't use self-destruct, we should be fine. There goes Batter. Thankfully we did have a second thing. I should have known it was going to do that. If only we had something with incredibly high defense. Some sort of tortoise. If only it had high levels, so it was actually going to survive a hit. Still. This is not great so far. Right, okay. We still have another water type. That's an ether. I need to not be riding the bike at all times. Super repel. Okay, that could come in handy again. You don't have anything. The poison didn't really matter there. Do need to give you an item, but I also need to heal you, so I'm going to use a potion on the soup just for some extra HP. And I think we've picked up an item too. Yeah, we have. Receive the protein from fast food. Right. And I need to get rid of an item. Oh yeah, I need to sell that revive. As for proteins, that raises the attack stat. So you're going to be... I could make you a physical attacker. But, no. You're dark type, you use special attacks, but you also have secret power. I'm going to wait to use that. As for the HP up, I need something that's actually got some... You're a tank. You would like that. But it didn't increase your HP at all. But I'll take the super repel. Limited bag space is kind of annoying, so we're going to clear it whenever we can. Okay, cool, we're out of there. And I do not have... There's no PC in that rest house, so we're just going to have to do that. I wonder if I can get a... Right, can I set up... Okay, I can't. But I can pack up. Okay, yeah, that doesn't help us. We can't set up a PC in there. Which is really annoying, and we also still can't enter the desert. We're one tile away from being able to encounter something. But we can't get anything on that route. Not yet, anyway. Here's Fiery Path again. And we have something that's resistant. Not to ground, though. Right, what level are you? 16, okay. I'll send you in. You're our only flying type right now. I guess that's just bite. Oh, but if this thing has a rock move, then I'm in danger. So I guess I'm going to switch into fast food, just to knock it out. Cool. Right, everyone gained 67 experience points. Well, everyone that partook in the battle. Right, we've already battled you guys. I should probably have just headed back to Mauville, because there's a Pokemon Center there that we can just use to swap some stuff out. You definitely have magnitude. There'll be a new area as well before Flannery. How did that keeps happening? Okay, Soup leveled up. Fire Spin. be good. I could use... Smog is terrible. We're getting rid of Smog. Fire Spin is extra damage between turns, which is nice. Machamp, okay. You are super effective, so I just need to get rid of you. And I'm fast, so... 2 hits. And I go down, okay. I have nothing that's super effective. One more Ember, that's it. Are we? No, Focus Energy has negative priority. Are we just faster? Well, that was strange. I was not expecting that. Right, let's return back to Mauville. How many trainers did I skip? It's been a week since I went this way. This is not good. Okay, we curse. Oh great, the focus energy. That's going to bypass all of my defense boosts. And my attack buff doesn't really help. Speed didn't matter. So that was a wasted turn on us. Yeah, critical hits. That did 14 damage. We're going to have to switch out. Lowering their attack doesn't matter either. Let's just bite. Okay, Lombre. Well, secret power. Yeah. Cool. Now can I get back to Mauville? Hang on, which route is this? I want to know. This is still Route 112. Right, so we can't exactly get anything from that grass patch. And I need to know if I battled that trainer down there. Right, we're using a super potion. On you. And another one on you. And we're just going right past this guy. Okay, cool. Good to know those super potions were not pointless. Okay, there was one more trainer. I should probably have just battled everyone on the way. Ah, Shroomish. Finally, a grass type. You are gone. And we're not even over-leveled for that. As for Marill... just don't switch in to fill it. Roll out. Ugh, good thing I switched. Right, we can just headbutt. No flinch. Okay, what are you gonna do, 3 HP? No? Why does that number keep showing up? Anyway, let's break this. This is still Route 112, I believe. is it? No, it's 111, so I might be able to get a Rock Smash Pokemon. But so far we haven't got our encounter there. Right, let's first release. You got knocked out. You're getting released. What do we bring in? Definitely none of the bugs. And not Shroomy. It might have to be now Candy Floss. Do you have Fluffy? I need to know. Natural Cure. Good. Good. Perhaps I could do with a fighting type, though, since we have 2 flying types, soon to be 3. Okay. Although, fighting isn't great on next route, because... well, I say next route, it's Jagged Pass. Spoink is there. It's the only location in the entire game where you can get Spoink. Unless, of course, Grumpig shows up later on. But I don't think it does. Right, okay, we're making our way back over there. And what I'm going to do is swap out Soup for Fillet. Cool. Right, we got through that one without getting an encounter again. Can I turn? Right, we've battled all of these trainers. And now we can go up the mountain. I was really hoping that Batter could get us through the game. But clearly not. And so far, Shroomi's lasted the longest. Ah, right, Team Magma. Perhaps I should have put Steel Wing on Candy Floss, but I need to know. You're a special attacker. It's a good thing we didn't. Because you have, yeah, more attack than special attack. You're a mixed attacker, that's good. You are definitely physical. You are level 5. Okay, this could go bad very quickly. So what I'm going to do is, I guess... oh, wait, we're up against Team Aqua, not Magma. Okay, maybe I should have gone back to the daycare for a little bit. Maybe I should have put Team... not Team. Machop. Why was I thinking of teams? Yeah, I'll have a 20. I need to evolve Fillet. I could just head back down. Having a Gyarados on our team is going to be great. And putting Fillet in the daycare should be fine. It only gains 1 new move. But if those things have Thunder, then we're in danger. But yeah, let's... oh, we can head up here, but I don't think there's anything up here anyway. Right, let's go ahead and just start cycling, I guess. And we'll deal with Team Aqua later. I really should have just done this to begin with. We went all that way just to battle 1 trainer, but if we encounter anything in the grass... not in the grass, in the in the rocks, then we're gonna have to take that. If only there was like some stairs going up those ramps. Well, going up those ledges. Still nothing, huh? No items? Nothing. But I do need to go ahead and put someone in here. Right, okay, it's gonna be Magikarp. And I guess I could go ahead and put Candy Floss in there. We need Wings to level up, so we can gain some experience. Not some experience, some friendship with it. So I want 3 levels in each. Not in each. I want 15 levels with, I guess 14 levels with Magikarp. And just 3 levels with Swablu. They're both the same gender, so no eggs come out of this. I checked. Checked the summary screen. I can do with a drink now. This is all I'm going to be doing for a little bit. There's no encounters in this, so do feel free to just skip ahead. But I want this entire thing to be caught on thing, just so I don't cheat. But even using the daycare can be considered cheating by some. I mean, I could just go ahead and hack in some rare candies, but I don't think I can because I'm playing this on GameCube. I do actually have an action replay, though, for the Game Boy Advance. But I'd have to take this out, plug it into an actual Game Boy Advance, and go from there, but I don't want any bad eggs coming out of it. Especially if it turns any of our Pokemon into them. That would be bad. So this is the safest method of gaining levels. Okay, that one's already up to level 10. That's how fast Magikarp levels up. Wait a second. Oh, but I'm gonna have to get through that area again. I need to go through the fiery path to get to an area with one of those slopes. Because those slopes count as steps. So I could just hold down a button. I'll say a button, the control stick. Or I guess analog stick. Right, okay, how many levels now? 6, okay, and 1. Cool, good to know the other one's actually leveling up. But if it gains any new moves, I should have checked for that one actually. They're going to overwrite the old ones. So, yeah, it's a bit of an issue. We've not used any TMs yet on them, so we're all good. We're all good there. Yeah, it's just a lot of this. Right, how many levels now? Probably not many since last time, but 8? Okay, went straight from 6 to 8. Still got a little bit to go. hopefully we can just get there as soon as possible, really. There's no random encounters on this area that I'm just travelling, but if I go off course by, like, just dropping down around here, there's some grass. So, I could just get into actual encounters here. But thankfully they're no issue as well, we can just... I was going to say we can one-shot them, but not with cut. Oh, and it had a berry. Yeah, there are some berries that respawn, well, that you can get infinitely, even without the timer. I say timer, the in-game clock. We don't have access to that. Also, there is exactly one Pokemon in each of the Regi chambers, and they have their own unique named areas. The only issue is, we need a Relicanth and a Wailmer, at the very least. This is the wrong building. Right, how far are we? 9. And 2, okay. I want one more level on Candy Floss, and I guess 6 more levels on the other one. Maybe 5. I think 14 should be fine. That's what we want to see, because then it'll get up to level 19, since we put it in at level 5. And we'll be able to get it out and knock something out with it and just get it to level up and evolve at level 20. And hopefully we can deal with Team Aqua at the top of the the volcano. No idea why Team Aqua has anything to do with the volcano. Any new info here? 10 and 2. Okay. This is still going to be quite expensive. So, how much money do I even have? Okay, 21.5k. Doing decently then. We should have enough to bring them back out. Plus, doing this costs money, so... It's not like I'm just getting rare candies out of nowhere. I do have a couple of rare candies, but not many of them. That wasn't very long, but I need to make sure we don't over-level. Still 10 and 2. We're getting there, I'm sure. Levels do start increasing dramatically later on. But right now it's pretty easy to just get around it. I really don't have much to talk about today. I suppose I've been playing some Metroid Dread again. It's been a while since I've done that, just in my own time. I got the game, played it just a bit, and kind of gave up when I thought I had nowhere to go. And I started replaying it again from the beginning and found out where to go. So I've been getting pretty far into it. There was one boss that I battled earlier today that was very difficult. In like the 4th or... no, 5th area. Ah, cool. Right, we'll take Candy Floss back. That'll cost us 400 for 3 levels. And the other one's currently at level 16, as we saw. So, 3 more levels. Also, my favourite Pokemon of all time is actually in that daycare right now. And it's not mine. This one right here. Kecleon. I just like lizards. Yeah. We can probably get a Kecleon later. I could get one before we even encounter one in the story, but... yeah, it's rare. It's like a 1% encounter. But it is possible to get after the, what is it? After the scripted encounters are all gone. Because there are some... oh, static encounters, that's the one. Because Gen 2, there was only one Pseudo-Woodo in the entire game, basically making it the same rarity as Legendaries. Though a lot easier to catch. Though there are some Legendaries that are guaranteed to catch because of scripted encounters. I think even Terapagos is like that. I think. Because it... oh, you catch it after a, like a raid style thing. Encounter, battle, whatever you want to call it. I think. I haven't actually gotten that far in the DLC yet. I do have some level 100s on Scarlet, but I wasn't using those for the Blueberry Academy. I did catch the first few, but then I just went ahead and tried battling with what I caught in the terrarium or whatever it's called. Right, what level are we now? We want to see 14. 13. Cool. We're just one away. Don't do too much more then. We went all the way from 10 to 13 with all that cycling. It might just barely be on 13, it might just be like one step away from 14. Or I guess 18 and 19. The levels in particular. Still 13. I need to know how far it is from the next level. And they never tell you how far away it is from the next level. But, I suppose you can work it out by counting the number of steps, but with the Mach Bike it's kind of difficult to do that. If you can count the length of the area, then you can get a good idea. But, wow, I managed to fit in that one tile gap. Still 13, huh? Wow, it must have just barely been at level 13, or 13 level increase. So, level 18. And it now has one new move, so we'll get to use Tackle afterwards. Not a good move, but it's one that it can actually hit things with. Also, that NPC sometimes walks in the way, so you can't exactly get a full distance sometimes. Right, are we on 14 levels? Yes, we are. It's only just there, so if we cancel out of that... yes, I will take that one back for 1,500 Pokédollars. It's been a good investment, at least for that. So now you're level 19. You are actually able to attack. And I think you lost a move and gained Fury Attack, which is not great, because I think that move was actually good. So we need to give you a move. I don't know what it can take, but still. Right, this route should be fine. How far away are you from leveling up? 1032, okay. Right, let's not go to the next area. Let's get a little bit of experience here. We are very over-leveled, and we instantly get a miss. Because of course we do. The 5% miss chance, and you are very defensive. I don't know how much experience you actually give, so we're going to need to defeat you. Switching out to something with an actual attack stat, or I guess special attack, should be alright, but even then, both these moves are physical, so they're not doing too much. Especially if it just hits twice. Hitting twice is worse than a single tackle. Oh, and I'm missing again. It's not used sand attack once. Right, I need something special. Hot dog, you're up. The attack stat's lowered. Not that it matters all too much. It's using special attack. So we want to bite it to bypass the defense boost. Cool. Right, that spot there doesn't seem all too good for us. Going south is even worse. So I guess it's just Fiery Path, which is where we can get burned. So maybe not. We'll just go ahead and keep going with this area then. Rosalia. Okay, I think that's worth a decent amount of experience. But it is super effective against us, so not great. We'll go for Soup. Paralysis. My luck may have been good at the start, but it's not so good now. Oh, never mind. Maybe the paralysis actually did help. Because now we can't be poisoned. Even then, we're probably going to get paralyzed until we get knocked out. Okay, never mind, we're good. Probably should have just fire spinned it, because that is constant damage even when we're actually paralyzed. But it doesn't matter, 2 embers were enough. Even though we're paralyzed, I'll just continue. I believe I have some paralysis heals, but it's fine. Alright, we're going fast food this time. Your defense must be through the roof, but still. It's nothing compared to a headbutt. A level 23 fast food. Right, how far are we from leveling up now? 792. We're still far away from it. Keep going. If we find any more Roselias, I'll be happy that I actually kept it paralyzed. Yeah. I need to Candy Floss something. Something that it can use. I'm not bringing in Soup just for it to get knocked out. We already had one knockout this time. And it was one that was good against the next gym, so... Oh, hey, there's an Oddish. Cool. this thing doesn't give us much experience, and this thing's attack stat's higher than, well, Onyx. Wait, is it all stat drops? Soup is good. Well, stat drops that are done to us, not by us. So we can still drop our own stats with Curse. But even then, would have been more useful if we taught it a physical move. There's the Roselia again. We're about halfway. This is a job for Soup. Attack and special attack Rose. We'll just Ember it. There's another Absorb. Kind of useless. Torkoal doesn't get Drought in this generation, so... Honestly, White Smoke makes more sense. Having a smoke-based ability is kind of its whole thing. They didn't ruin it by giving it Drought. They improved it massively. It's quite underpowered, but because it's a slow Pokemon, it's decent on Trick Room teams. At least I imagine it would be. I'm not big on the competitive scene. We'll go for Soup again. If I could knock some stuff out, that'd be great, but the issue is Magikarp's attack is so low, it really is not good. The attack missed, because of course it did. Twice in a row. We haven't had our stats dropped at all. Flinched. Finally hit. And that did so much. Thankfully. Critical hits are clearly the only way to actually hit. I wonder if anyone's actually made that like a ROM hack where the only hits you can actually deal are critical hits. You take whatever damage you get, but... Freed from Fire Spin already? Was that because I got paralyzed? Or what? I don't know. Does Fire Spin last, like, one turn? Okay, we need some healing, so I'll go and do that. So far, no issues. Yeah, this, we're gonna have to do some more of that again later. But, gaining some friendship with Zubat's gonna be useful. I also don't know off the top of my head what level Zubat evolves at, but I think it's like 28. So, it'll be right on the level cap. I'll actually have a look while we're battling this. Oh, 22. Okay, even better. So I should probably just level you up 4 times in the daycare and just come back for it. I could have made use of the Golbat in the electric gym, but don't. It's a flying type. Anyway, we have been healed of paralysis, so hopefully we get paralyzed again instead of having poison done to us. But this Roselia seems more used to using Absorb than any of the status moves. It's only a little bit away from the feet. Cool. We just need some more experience, that's all. That does actually give us quite a bit of experience. So we only need 325, cool. And then we'll have a Gyarados. I'll go until we've hit an hour. Right, I know it can't deal with it on its own, because it's gonna faint to one of them. It's a Magikarp, it's not great. Well, it might take 2 or 3, anyway we've been poisoned again, which is not great, especially if we miss every attack like we have been doing. So we'll use Ember to minimise our chances of missing. It's never good when it does actually miss, but thankfully that's not what's happening right now. Cool, Rosalia's gone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna make it. Easily. Yeah, that's why. I do have some extra healing items in our bag, so I could have just done that, but it's just better to return to the Pokemon Center. I definitely still have an antidote somewhere in the bag. Oh hey, another Roselia. Good amounts of experience, at least. There's no chance he's anywhere in this region, so... not really a good way of getting experience. Let me guess, we're poisoned again. Correct. Great! I hate it when that happens. Ember it twice. I am just so glad poison doesn't work the same way in the card game. Well, same way as in the card game here. Because in the card game, it resets anytime you reapply poison, which can impact some things. Say your poison does 10 damage between turns, as is standard. Then you bring in something that has a move that does, say, this status condition does 8 damage counters, so Dragalge. There is a Dragalge card that does that, I believe. The poison would then be reapplied to do 80 damage between turns. And so... that's a good situation where that happens. For the one using it. For the one not using it, however, it's really not good. You'd rather stick with the 10 damage. In most situations, anyway. We're getting quite close to leveling up again. Oh, fast food's gained an item too. And we've replaced one fish with another today. Fish that has become a dragon. That is not dragon type. Not all dragons are dragon type. Hence why Birdkeeper Lance exists. Every single one of his Pokemon are at least flying type. Except for Dragonair. Sometimes he has a Dragonair. Right, cool. We have a Gyarados with Intimidate. We now have 2 Pokemon with Intimidate. That's pretty good. We can just cycle between those, lower their attack to -6, and be all good. Now, that's some stats. The physical attack is great, however, our best move here is now tackle. The physical side of things. Bite's good for flinches, but it's like a 30% chance to flinch, I believe. So we're now on the same level as the other things. But, yeah. We're gonna need to level up wings a bit as well. Ooh, and take the item from fast food too. What is it? Super potion. Cool. I am going to the mart so I can sell the revive. I didn't do that earlier. Cool, we no longer have the revive. I can't be tempted to use it. Soft sand is kind of pointless right now, we don't have any ground moves. I can get dig though. Wait, I should put dig on one of our team members. On Mightyena. It can learn it. It's a physical move. Mightyena loves physical moves. It's super effective against the next gym. What's not to love? Except for Magnitude and Earthquake, which the next gym has. That would not be fun. I'll still teach it anyway. We need a good move. Because right now we just have Bite and Secret Power. Sand Attack or Raw then? Sand Attack or Raw? I'll get rid of Sand Attack. Using Raw could be handy. To reset the any stat boosts. Which is going to come in handy against the 5th gym, the normal type gym. But other than that, we're coming to the end. I don't think I can actually get enough time to get back up to Team Aqua, so we might just have to leave it here. Wings needs to level up a bit more, so I'll just do a couple more battles with them. Because if I can evolve them before battling the next Team Aqua battle, then we'll all be good. But, yeah. I do not want them to lose Steel Wing. That's the one thing I don't want them to lose. Because it's a decent move. And it's our only steel move, so pretty good right now. I should probably swap out Soup for a little bit as well, because if I can get Machop on our team, we can take out Mightyena. Well, Archie's Mightyena. Right, we can Steel Wing again. So our physical attack is way better than our special. That's why it's so good. That's not though. Stealing again. And we're going to return to the Pokemon Center. I think we're just going to end it after this battle. Just to be safe. Good. No encounter there. I probably could have encountered something, but thankfully we didn't. So, unfortunately, that's going to have to be the end for today. I've been Luke, playing Pokémon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke on the GameCube. Signing out.